got 2, and I'm insane. Wow.
That's just an awesome opportunity.
Yeah, what
That's
a beautiful
for sure.
family for sure.
They really are, and that's the fun part of it. Just to be able to be part of everybody's family here in the valley, and just enjoy it, because as you and I both know, for doing this for a number of years like we have, you really do become part of the family, and that's what makes it so
Yeah,
awesome.
that's why I'm constantly urging people to come down and join us for the game, because this is a great environment. It's alcohol, drug, and tobacco-free. It's
Right.
all families. It's a great environment. Come on down and enjoy some good basketball with us. And you won't be sorry, that's for sure. We're gonna, talking about the Brookings game the other night that he wasn't able to get to. I just wanted to mention that our Coquille Junior Varsity was also on board down there, and they won their game too with a score of 53-42. We'll go over game highlights later.
Yeah, in fact, in the JV, as you mentioned, the girls were down by 13 points, and they actually came back and won the game. So
Absolutely.
that was just awesome, that's for sure.
You bet.
So we are going to go ahead and get ready here for some lineups this evening. We want to thank everybody again for tuning in as we are broadcasting the Lady Red Devils JV team, and then we will be broadcasting the varsity young men right afterwards. The varsity girls have a night off. And so, again, what's really interesting here is that you've got the varsity girls for Gold Beach is who the JV will be playing, only because they don't have the squad or enough players to be on the JV. So we're going to get ready for our national anthem. Please join us, if you will, as the high school band plays. I tell you what, they do such a great job.
They really do. The Coquille High School Band does a wonderful job with our national anthem. So we're going to have our starting lineups.
I'll let you go ahead and handle Gold Beach. How's that, Dan?
That sounds great. We're going to start off with the Gold Beach Panthers starting tonight on the Gold Beach varsity squad. Girls team is number 10, Marissa Summer. And number 20 is Cadence Burns. Number 21 is Jane Moon, and number 30, Coco Plate, and number 42 is Henley Wright. That's the starting lineup for the Gold Beach Panthers.
Hey, we're going to get ready for your junior varsity Lady Red Devils here in just a momento. Getting the crowd involved here a little bit. Nice little crowd so far for the JVs.
Yeah, you bet.
So here we go. Number 11, it's Avery Johnson coming in as a freshman. Number 12, Alicia Salazar as a sophomore. 22, Adrienne Lucatero. Number 33, that's Ashlyn Allen. And coming up, 44, Miss Oakley Johnson. Both of those young ladies are sophomores this year. And they basically also swing between JV and varsity. So even though we're playing a varsity team here, the ladies are, it's not going to be much of a surprise, to a degree anyway, because our JV girls practice with varsity anyway. Then that way when they do roll up to the varsity squad, they're already knowledgeable of what plays are going on, so forth and so on. Oakley Johnson in the circle.
And here's the tip-off. Tip-off goes to the Panthers backcourt and moving the ball forward. That is number 21, Moon. And she lost control of the ball out of bounds, slapped away by Coquille. They'll be inbounding into the backcourt right next to the center court line.
And it's stolen away by Lucatero. Puts it up. It's good for 2. Yes, that is Lexi's sister,
little
too.
sister. How about that? Fantastic.
Johnson on the defense, causing that little disruption. And has a turnover as Gold Beach puts it on the line, out of play. So we have the inbound pass to Allen crossing the timeline. Looks to the left. Lucatero looking inside. She has the shot up to Johnson, and it's good for a pair.
Up off the elbow. Beautiful shot.
And there's another pass that's broken up and thrown out of bounds. You're going to see the defense pretty much the same as it is for the varsity team.
Varsity squad.
To where they really want to attack in the backcourt as much as possible. So Johnson, inbounds to Johnson, over to Salazar. Down in the right corner, you got Johnson. She looks around trying to find someone down below. There's Johnson. She puts it up, and it's no good.
And the rebound back to Gold Beach. Carrying the ball is Summers.
And it got stolen away by Lucatero to Salazar. They put it up, and it's just around and about, no good off the rim.
Rebound, Gold Beach. And that is Moon taking it all the way downtown for a quick layup. 2 on the board for Gold Beach.
And that turns the score into 4 Coquille, 2 for Gold Beach. Allen bringing it down, finds Salazar in the right corner. She drives into the paint. She puts it up, and it's too strong. Brought down by Lucatero, but she's going to get caught in the travel in the paint.
And the ball will be turned over. That's Henley Wright on the baseline. She'll be inbounding. And inbound, ball is picked up and back to Wright. Out on the wing, pass is missed and out of bounds on the baseline. That was intended for Coco Plape.
So the Lady Red Devils will inbound it from pretty much right in front of the Gold Beach bench here. That's going to be Avery Johnson, number 11, with the inbound pass. She finds Lucatero, comes across the timeline, rolling down the left-hand side. Looking for someone to take it to, and she finds Johnson. Johnson comes around the right side out to Salazar. Looked at the three-pointer, had to take it back down and take a peek at it. Finds Lucatero, goes around the left-hand side. Johnson came out to help, but she just couldn't get to the passes. It's just too wide, goes out of bounds. And if you've tuned in, you want to actually see the game, if you can't make it to the Devil Dome, just go to YouTube, not YouTube TV, but just regular YouTube, and go to CHS Events, or CHS 8, and you will find it.
And with Gold Beach in their front court, there's Wright with a pass down onto the corner. Ball moves up to the wing, then up to the top of the key. Trouble, little resistance. Oh, and a steal by Coquille.
That's Lucatero that takes it away. She's driving down the left, bounce pass to Johnson in the key, puts it up, and it hits the rim, no good. And it looks like we're going to have a foul called underneath, and that'll go against Lucatero. 5:57 left here in the first. One team foul for Coquille, none for Gold Beach currently.
Inbound to Wright, and right into the arms of the Red Devil. The ball is up.
Goes from inbound pass to Allen to Salazar, and up again for 2.
Red Devil defense putting the kibosh on the last inbound ball.
And knocked it out of bounds. And Gold Beach is going to call a quick timeout. Once again, thank you so much for those of you that are tuned in and hearing some different names on the court, just because it's the Lady JVs. Red Devils, that's against the Varsity Gold Beach Panthers.
And our pregame report brought to you by the City of Coquille. First period is brought to you guys by First Community Credit Union. We hope you enjoy the game.
Yes, and as a pregame report was brought to you by the City of Coquille. And we are, of course, at the Coastal Coffee broadcast booth. Yeah,
I could use one of those Coastal Coffees.
Man, I tell you what. I can too. Man.
Oh, boy.
I probably should have stopped and got one.
So from the sideline in the backcourt, the ball is inbound. That's right.
Oh,
And out of bounds on the baseline.
Luke Quintero broke it out. Gold Beach girl tried to go ahead and save. It's just barely off the court. So that turnover, Johnson for Coquille is going to inbound the ball. Finds Luke Quintero on the right, over to Salazar on the right wing. Excuse me. Trying to pull somebody. Salazar saying, move it. Well, you got to move that ball quickly. Johnson over to Luke Quintero. Bounce pass to Johnson off the glass and round, but it's no good.
Nice layup, though. Very nice play. And the rebound goes to the Panthers as they try and move it into the front court. There's Wright. And she gets a pass back out, picked up by Moon. Summers with a three-point attempt goes up, no good.
Out of bounds. So that'll be a turnover. Johnson inbounds to Johnson. Or to Allen. I don't know. Excuse me. I'm very sorry. I don't know why I was calling Allen Johnson. I apologize for that. Avery Johnson passes to Allen. Allen over to Salazar. Salazar wanted to get it to somebody. Johnson, Oakley Johnson comes up to help out. Finds Allen in the right wing. Back up at top of the key. It goes to Luke Quintero. Drives in the paint. Puts up a little jumper, but it's short.
Rebound back to, loose ball picked up by Coquille.
Salazar was all over that, and then Luke Quintero picks it up. Allen grabs hold of it. She comes in the paint, puts it up. No foul called. Shot was blocked.
And Panthers in the front court. Out here on the wing on the left-hand side, driving forward, putting it up for two, all the way across the basket, no good. Coquille rebound.
Brought down by Johnson, who finds Allen coming down across the timeline. Comes down the right-hand side, looks left. She finds Johnson there, looks at a three-pointer. It's up, off the backboard, the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound, tries to bounce pass inside to Luke Quintero. Picks it back up herself. Back up top of the key, too. Salazar now to the right-hand side to Johnson. Oakley's looking for inside. Gets batted away, but Johnson picks it back up. She spins, shoots, and she's fouled in the process. So she didn't make the shot, but she is fouled in the process of shooting, so she's going to the line to shoot a pair. And that's Avery Johnson on the line, number 11 for the Coquille Lady Red Devils.
Here's the first shot for Coquille from the foul line. Beautiful shot.
Puts another one on the board.
Second shot for the Red Devils is up. No good. Out of bounds off the hands of a Gold Beach Panther, so that will be a Coquille ball.
I think on this roster they got something that is not correct. Well,
wouldn't be the first time.
Well, number 30 here, Bergnoli. I don't believe that's Bergnoli. Johnson in the paint, looking to put it back outside. Luke Quintero picks it up in the top. Back over to Salazar on the left wing. Moving it around. Johnson shoots. Shot gets blocked. Tries to grab hold of it, but it gets held on to by Gold Beach.
Rebound by Burns. Palip down to the low post. Trying to get the Summers at the low post. The ball went out of bounds. It'll be a Coquille ball. 3:24 left in the first. 7-2 Red Devils.
And here comes the Lady Red Devils down in the corner. That's Salazar. She puts it up. Oh, but it's going to be stuck in the rim in the backboard.
It's a wedgie. Anybody tall out there on the court can get that ball. Too bad Leap isn't out there. He knocks him out of it.
Yeah, he does. Where the heck is Peyton when you need him?
Look at that.
It's going to sit right there. I was gonna say, and then he throws it up there, and it gets stuck too.
it got stuck up on the back of the hoop, laying on the platform that runs into the glass, and was sitting there for a minute. The officials got the ball down. So it's a beautiful thing.
I tell you. So we got number 30. That's Kylie Bergnoli. We got Salazar. We got Luke Quintero. We got Oakley Johnson and McGilvery on the court for the Lady Red Devils.
Gold Beach taking it all the way down to the low post, put it up for two. The shot was no good. There's a jump ball on the court. Going to go into the hands of the Red Devils.
McGilvery did a nice job to go ahead and stay with that as she was trying to get that rebound, just to force the jump ball as the Lady Red Devils bring it down the court. That's Lucatero. Nice bounce pass to Oakley Johnson off the glass, but it's a little strong. Salazar went to save it. Johnson did the same, but then it went out of bounds, unfortunately, off the side.
So that will put Henley Wright on the sideline in the backcourt. She'll be inbounding for the Panthers. And the ball is inbound, picked up by Moon. She's trying to get it into the backcourt. Back to Wright. Almost slapped away.
Oh, they're going to call a foul on Lucatero.
That'll be her second foul.
That was close.
Yeah, it sure was.
Allen looking to come in. She will be for Lucatero.
And looks like Wright will be inbounding in front of the Coastal Coffee broadcast booth. For Gold Beach, stepped over the line. It's a turnover for Coquille.
So the Lady Red Devils here will be inbounding from right in front of the Coastal Coffee broadcast booth. That's McGilvery. To Allen, who brings it down the right-hand side. Can't find the lane that's open, but she does find Salazar on the left. She's going to drive, and she's got an open lane, and it's good off the glass.
Nice layup by Salazar. Ball comes in for Gold Beach, and they bring it over the timeline, moving down the right-hand side of the court. Ball comes back, and they find Hawthorne. There's Pleep on the wing. Then down in the corner, up for a three-pointer. Hits the bucket, but no good. And the rebound goes to the Red Devils.
Brought down by Salazar, finds Allen. Cross pass was intended for Bergnoli. It gets shuffled around and taken away.
And that will be Moon taking it all the way down. A pass to Hawthorne goes up, and she's fouled. That'll take her to the foul line.
Good defense by Salazar into there. I don't know about it being a foul. I wasn't close enough, but it looked like all ball from here. Coach Marty's there at the JV team tonight, too, and I think he had something to say. You know, it's kind of neat because we got Lucatero and Viju down there on the bench with the Lady JV players as well.
Yeah, I'm sure they give them a lot of encouragement.
So we got an official timeout. She got hit there and just got a little wind knocked out.
Here's the shot from the foul line. Beautiful shot, nothing but net. And that is Henley Wright at the foul line for Gold Beach. The score is 9-3, Coquille. Here's the second shot from the foul line for the Panthers. Ball is up. And no good. Rebound. Oh, play is stopped. See what the officials have to say. Well, they're going to have her inbound it from the baseline. Coquille ball.
I think somebody crossed the line possibly. So that's Allen coming across the timeline to Salazar on the left wing. So Lady Red Devils trying to find somewhere to go as they're heavily guarded. McGilvery, she comes up, but the pass is just too far out of her lane, if you will, to be able to get.
There's Wright in front of the Panther bench, inbounding the ball. Ball goes to Jane Moon as she brings it over the timeline. Pass back to Wright. Back to Moon on the right-hand side, down in the corner, and that is Plate. Ball moves back up, top of the key extended. Oh, and a pass is intercepted by Coquille.
Salazar steals it with a bounce pass to Allen, even though Allen wasn't quite ready for it. Gold Beach tried to steal it, and Allen said, not today. We're going to do a jump ball. So possession will stay in the hands of the Lady Red Devils. Allen will be the inbounding.
Checking in, Sharia Patel for the Panthers.
Got a minute and 25 here in the first left. Salazar quickly to McGilvery. Over to Bergnoli. Back over to Salazar. Some of the girls are looking the other way. It's like, which way are we going here? Three-pointer is up for Allen, and it's completely around the rim, comes out.
Man, tough. Panthers are bringing it down in the front court. Slapped away by Coquille. Patel over there in trouble. Got a hold of the ball, got it back to the Panthers. And Moon is moving the ball back and forth between her and Summers. Top of the key, down into the corner. on the right-hand side. Back out, top of the key extended, and that is Hawthorne. Back down the plate. And at the lane line, Summers drives forward, puts it up, no good. Coquille rebound.
Brought down by the Lady Red Devils. Salazar has control of it. Coming down the right-hand side. She gets held up. Looking to go inside here. Got to come back up and around to Johnson. Quickly down in the paint. It's up and it's good. Yes, from McGilvery.
20 seconds left in the first as the ball comes in the backcourt for Gold Beach. And that's Summers.
Stolen by Salazar. Take it right out of her hands. Gets it to Allen. Allen swings back and forth, puts it up, gets fouled, and the shot is good.
Beautiful work by the Coquille Red Devils. Great defense. 13-3. Red Devils have a 10-point lead right now. As we are on the foul line, Coquille Red Devils ball goes up, hits the back of the glass, no good, and the rebound goes to the Panthers. We're running down 3 seconds to make a bucket. The shot goes up and too hard, no good. That's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen, with the score. The Coquille Red Devils 13, the Gold Beach Panthers at 3.
Man, I tell you what, you talk about the Lady Red Devils coming out looking pretty darn good here in the first. You know, it's always hard in the first. You're just trying to get a feel of each other and seeing what's what and, you know, how things are going for the day. Coquille did find themselves here late in the first period in some foul trouble, as they did have 4 fouls, but fortunately they did not get that 5th. So that shows a lot of composure, I feel. And, of course, Gold Beach playing very clean, and they only had 1 team foul there. So Lady Red Devils getting some instructions from Coach Page, which is also the principal here at the high school. Coach Marty overseeing things as well with her. With any of assistance that he can bring forth. Coach Marty, basically, when these Lady Red Devils are practicing, just FYI, the varsity and junior varsity, they do practice together. And so that way when the JV squad, when the girls swing back and forth, or, you know, for maybe a year or two, whatever it might be that they're going to be coming up, they're already very much aware of what's going to be going on. And Coach Marty is the main coach for both squads during practice time. He doesn't get the opportunity very often to be able to sit on the bench with them.
Yeah.
Because he's busy with his girls.
You betcha.
And I think it's really great support. You know, you've got Lucatero and you got Viju that's down there on the bench with the girls, too.
I think that's great, yeah. And they give them a lot of encouragement and keep the morale high on the JV bench.
It really, well, and the thing of it is you'll find those 2 ladies hanging out with Coach Marty a lot.
Yes.
Especially Viju. And the reason is they want to get all the wisdom that they possibly can from Coach Marty that will help them in their game.
Yeah, Coach Marty's got a lot of wisdom to give.
He does. So the inbound pass started out with Salazar. Now it's to Allen on the right wing. You're going to bring it up toward the top for McGilvery.
Oh, and slapped away, taking it all the way down. Went for the layup, but drew a foul. And that'll take her to the foul line. That's number 14, Shreya Patel.
I was just going to say, that was really good defense getting down there and just having hands up.
Yeah. Yeah, because she got it down to the low post in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I mean, regardless, good defense.
You bet. First shot for Gold Beach is up, no good, off the side of the rim. Again, Shreya Patel, number 14 on the Gold Beach roster. The ball is up, no good. Rebound, Coquille.
Brought down by Johnson, who feeds it over to Allen. Comes back down the middle of the court. Salazar on the right wing. Pulls it back up top to Bergnoli. Back to Salazar on the right. The ladies are trying to get something inside. Goes down into that right corner to McGilvery. Tried to get it to Allen. Almost got slapped away. Coquille they do pick it back up again. Trying to get things started. Getting a little banged up, but they got Salazar underneath out of nowhere. Puts it down for 2.
15-3 as the Panthers inbound the ball. And there's Moon. She's in the backcourt. Double teamed with a pass out to right. Long pass down into the front court. And there's Moon driving forward. Trying to get it to the low post. Coquille defense wreaking havoc on that play as the ball went out of bounds at the baseline.
Avery Johnson did a very, very nice job there on the defense for the Lady Red Devils. Unfortunately, just went off her knee.
So inbounding will be Jane Moon for the Panthers. Waiting for the official. And checking in to the court is Cadence Burns. Gold Beach inbounding. And the Gold Beach ball goes to Patel. She's down in the corner. Salazar putting the pressure on with the Coquille steal.
And here comes the Lady Red Devils. That's quickly. Salazar brings it down. Back up over to Bergnoli. Try to get it to Allen. Now we're going to have a fight for the jump ball.
And the ball's going to go to the Panthers. That puts Wright on the sideline opposite the Coastal Coffee broadcast booth. And the ball is inbound, picked up by Moon. Pick a set for her. She comes over the timeline, losing control of the ball, out of bounds. Coquille putting a slap on that, taking her out of the court.
Good job by Allen to go ahead and break some things up here.
Right, inbounding again. There's an overhead pass. Takes it back down to Burns, and she drives forward. Going to get a travel on that ball.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by Allen. She just slapped that ball, and she was driving down the court. I don't think she knew what the heck she was going to do at that particular time. Do I go forward, or what do I do here? And just got that extra step. So now Salazar with the ball on the right wing. Bergnoli on the top. Down into the corner it goes to McGilvery. Inside to Salazar. It's good for another pair.
Man, Salazar's on fire down here, putting the points on the board. Gold Beach with a three-pointer from the wing. Goes up, no good. Patel trying to save the ball, keep it in play. She's unable to. Be turned over.
Oakley Johnson's going to come on the court for Salazar. Give her a little bit of a breather. And the Lady Red Devils only have 7 ball players. So they play a lot.
And Patel with a steal, slapped out of bounds by Coquille. So that'll bring Wright back over here in front of the Panther bench. She'll be inbounding into the back court. Ball is inbound and picked up again. Jane Moon taking it all the way down. There's Plape. Burns on the elbow. And down to Summers at the low post. Ball's no good. Coquille ball.
Well, that was Johnson. Brings it down to Allen. Allen's going to bring it. She's got a lane. And she gets fouled in the process of the layup. Shot's no good, but she's going to the line. So she'll be shooting a pair. Good drive by Allen. So she prepares for her first shot. And it is good. And, you know, that's the thing, you know, when you only have 7 JV gals and you got half of them that swing back and forth between JV and varsity, that's another reason why, unfortunately, they just don't get a lot of play time on the varsity side because they have to play so much here on the JV.
Absolutely, but the second shot for Coquille was good. The score is 19-3 as the ball came into the front court for the Panthers.
Yeah, and that foul is going to go against Allen. That's the Diesel crew.
I guess so. Ball is inbound into, and it's picked up again by Moon. Back to Wright, between Wright and Moon back and forth. There's Plape down into the corner. There's Moon.
Stolen by Allen. She might just take it down herself. No, she's going to slow it down. Passes to Bergnoli. Now back to Johnson. She takes the three-pointer. It's up. Hits the back of the rim. No good.
Rebound Panthers. And the ball is passed to Moon and a steal by the Red Devils.
That's Avery Johnson. She might just take it down. No, she stole it, but she slowed it down. Oakley Johnson on the top of the key to Bergnoli on the left wing. Bergnoli brings it up a little further. Tries to find somebody downstairs. She does. McGilvery up over to Johnson. The shot off the rim. No good.
Moon with the inbound to Plape, and she's taking it all the way down. Lost control of the dribble, and it went out of bounds.
Yeah, they're going to say it's a hip block foul. Bergnoli's going to know. Come on, I was just running with her.
Yeah. Gold Beach will be inbounding the ball from their baseline. Low post, right, inbounds and play it. Down here to Burns on the lane line. The ball goes up, good for 2. Coquille ball.
19-5 with 4:05 here left in the second period. Coquille already has 3 fouls, to Gold Beach none. The pass goes to McGilvey. Over to Johnson. Now Allen has a look at it. McGilvey passes it over to Bergnoli. Down below to Johnson. She's down in that left corner. McGilvey finds herself coming back up to the top of the key, trying to find somebody to get open. The ladies are kind of stacked right there at the free throw line. It gets stolen away.
Yeah, it's picked up by Jane Moon. She'll take it down to the sideline and lose it in front of the Coquille bench.
Out of bounds it goes. So we'll have a substitution. Allen will sit down. Bergnoli will sit down. McGilvery. Salazar comes on. Oakley Johnson. Lucatero. McGilvery is on the court still. Salazar with the drive-in lane, and it's good for another pair.
Yeah.
She is having a great first half.
She is. Yeah, she's put a lot of points on the board.
But, you know, it's I kind of said it in a roundabout way when we were talking to her dad earlier during our pregame report, you know, as far as how much competition is there between the two. Well, we heard Cynthia tell us during the Brookings game, how they set goals for themselves, and they really work hard to achieve that.
I think that's wonderful. It's great to see a young person with any kind of self-discipline, you know.
So the ball's going back and forth. Coquille had it, they lost it. Gold Beach had it, they lost it. Now it's Coquille. Down to Salazar. Bounce pass was intended to McGilvery. Gets stolen away by Gold Beach.
And Moon trying to take it over the timeline out of bounds, about center court. Be a Coquille turnover.
So that's going to be number 23, McGilvery. Inbounds to Lucatero. To Johnson. Oh, she got it bad taken away.
A steal by Burns, takes it down the left sideline, slapped away by Salazar. Going to slow that play down. 2:38 left in the half, 21-5 Coquille.
With 2:38 left here in the second. Halftime report brought to you by Les Schwab Tire Center. Oakley Johnson on the line, looking to take that ball away.
Moon inbound.
But it gets stolen by Avery Johnson. She's going to bring it down across the timeline with a quick pass. Oh, and it got stolen. It was intended for Lucatero. And there's a double dribble. Great defense by Johnson. She basically just put her hand out there. Caused the double dribble. So she inbounds it to Lucatero. Goes deep to Oakley Johnson down in the corner. Back up to Lucatero. She finds herself at the top of the key. Bounce pass over to Johnson on the right wing. Back up top. Lucatero picks it up. She's trying to find a lane to go. Spins around. Finds Johnson. She was going to take it. She did. And it goes to Oakley Johnson. Takes it around to Salazar. Top part of the key. Nobody's there. She's got to take it in. Shot clock's running down. Gets it to Lucatero. She puts it up, and it is good for 2 with only 3 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, boy, talk about taking it down to the wire. And the Panthers fighting for it.
Well, they're going to call a jump ball. They called that one kind of quick. Johnson just stole that one.
Sure did. Yeah, that went so fast I thought it was a timeout.
McGilvery will have a sit. And let's see. Who else? Johnson, okay. So we got Allen back on the court. Salazar. That's Lucatero bringing it across. Salazar on the left wing. Finds Oakley Johnson on the top. Inside to Bergnoli. At the elbow back outside to Johnson. Lucatero comes around on the right wing to help out. Pass goes back to Allen. Takes it from the free throw line. Good for 2.
Wow, beautiful shot. Ball is inbound. Moon on the sideline, right-hand side, taking it over the center court line, down into the corner. Three-pointer goes up for Gold Beach, no good. And Patel with the rebound, back to Gold Beach, and that is Plape. Bringing it out, picked up by Jane Moon, and she'll take it down to the wing extended, top of the key extended. Ball moves down onto the wing left. Three-pointer goes up, no good. Coquille rebound.
Brought down by Salazar, who finds Lucatero. Bergnoli's open down below. Pass is strong. Picked up, though. Got it out to Lucatero. Now to Salazar over to Allen. Almost stolen away. Allen takes a shot from the free throw line. Off the backboard and in the basket it goes.
Wow, Allen's knocking him out as well as Salazar. The ball comes in for the Panthers and taking it down the center court again. That is Summers. The pass is stolen by Coquille.
And that's Salazar. She's coming down. She's going to pass it off, but it gets stripped away.
And stolen back by the Panthers. Ball finds play down there for another three-point attempt. No good. Rebound, Red Devil.
Bergnoli brings it down. She's going to find Lucatero. Got Salazar down in the left corner. Got to bring it back out. Lucatero bounce pass to Bergnoli. Bergnoli tries to find somebody down below but can't. Lucatero's on the top part of the key. Johnson comes out, helps out, takes a spin, puts it up, but is fouled in the process. You know, I tell you, Oakley, I wish Oakley would take more shots.
Yes, me too.
I really do.
She's been right there. A little hesitant, but I'm sure with time that'll go away.
Well, you know, she's a heck of a good athlete.
Yes.
And if nothing else, it's confidence. You know, I don't know if it's a little lack of or a little timidness or what, because she can definitely play some good ball. We've seen it. So her first shot does go down. She'd be a great post player.
Yes, I believe so as well.
Yeah, beautiful second shot. It's good. 29-5, 7 seconds left here in the half.
As the half whittles down, three-point shot goes up for Gold Beach, no good. 1 second left, and that's the half. Ladies and gentlemen, with the score, the Coquille Red Devils at 29, and the Gold Beach Panthers at 5.
So your halftime report for today's ball game, with the varsity team of Gold Beach playing the JV Lady Red Devils. It's been a great opening half without a shadow of a doubt. For your Les Schwab Tire Center halftime report, of course, you know they are located in Coquille, absolutely. Reedsport, and in the middle,
Goose Bay,
North Bend.
North Bend, you betcha.
And don't forget, if you are thinking about going and playing in the snow, which I know a lot of folks have been, don't forget, it might be a wise idea to pick up some chains. Even if you don't use them, don't forget, that's one of the great things about Les Schwab. Pick them up. If you don't use them, bring them back at the end of the year. They'll refund your money back 100%. And if you're not sure how to put them on, don't be embarrassed, because nobody knows how to put them on, so they try it.
That's right.
And
that's right.
Sometimes, especially if your vehicle is front-wheel drive, you really want to make sure that you get them on correctly. So just say, hey, can you show me how to do it? They'll show you right on the showroom floor. They'll put some on a tire for you, and they'll definitely say, here's the way to do it. But here's what happened with our Lady Red Devils. JV squad. They came out opening with 13 points on the board, held a 4 team fouls for probably, I would say, the last 3 minutes of the first period, and fortunately stayed right there. They did not fall into that fifth foul category. But they did put 13 points on the board, holding Gold Beach to 3 points.
That's right.
And then in the second, Coquille had 3 team fouls, 2 for Gold Beach. But Coquille actually scored 16 points in the second, and they held Gold Beach to only 2 points. And so now you've got the deficit of 29 Coquille and 5 for Gold Beach.
Oh, and I'll tell you, those points were put on by Allen and Salazar. What a stellar performance for both players during the first half of the game.
Well,
that was incredible.
Yeah, well, Salazar had 10 points.
Yeah.
Lucatero had 4. Allen had 6. And then Oakley Johnson, she had a couple.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the ladies are putting them out there very, very good. And as I mentioned, you're going to see the same type of offense and defense for the JV squad as you do for the varsity squad because they work out together, practicing.
Absolutely.
And then that way they're able to go ahead and pick everything up and there's no surprises. So as we've been totally enjoying having the opportunity to call a JV game, which we don't get to do very often, but the Lady Red Devils varsity squad, they have the night off. They're in here practicing earlier, and the varsity boys, they will be playing right after this game against Gold Beach. And then currently right now at the elementary school, the JV boys, Gold Beach JV boys for Coquille are playing right now. So somebody said, well, why ain't the girls playing? You know, well, they've got just enough games scheduled right now that they cannot add to it.
Yeah.
So there's only so many games that are allotted during this preseason and season, which also includes tournament play. It does not include any state playoffs games at all, but and you can't because you just never know who's going to be going to state.
So we want to talk a little bit about the game in Brookings the other night. We had the JV squad down there, the varsity girls and the varsity boys, and all three squads came out with the win. Outstanding performances.
Actually, all four of them were down there. The boys,
JV girls were down there as well. I don't have any information on their
I think they were down there. Maybe not, but I know that there was a big victory. Well, look at what happened at Bandon. I was trying to think what tournament it was. I'd get sideways. But the Bandon tournament, for the first time ever, the JV boys, JV girls, they went ahead and won the tournament.
Yeah,
they're champs.
Yeah.
And then, of course, our varsity girls, they won championship as well.
That was a great victory for them, and actually brought a trophy home.
Yes. Yep. The fellas had it tough when they played really well. But they did go ahead and they did not place in that third position, but still they played well. And, you know, when you're talking to Coach Brandon, you know, he says, I'm really proud of my guys. I really am. He said, I think they're playing very, very well. They've overcome a few things. And, you know, here's the thing. There's been changes. If you look at the varsity program as a whole, you know, for the last couple of years, there's been some coach changes. There's you know, and you got changes within the staff and everything. You got changes as far as different plays and what are we doing on offense, what are we going to do on defense. Everybody kind of has their own idea about things.
Yeah.
Even this year you had Coach Garrett come in. And those that have not heard, Coach Garrett is no longer with us only because his fiance put in for schooling in Arizona for nursing school, and she got accepted faster than they thought it would. So unfortunately, Coach Garrett had to pick up with this girl, and they ended up moving down to Arizona. So congratulations, though, to them. I know Coach Garrett, he brought a lot to the program for the short time that he was here. Really, really did enjoy everything with him. Coach Brandon, that's now at the helm, if you will, he has been a track coach, so he's nothing new to coaching, and he's always loved basketball. In fact, he told us, he said, when I heard this could possibly happen, I tried to get as much information from Coach Garrett as I possibly could.
Absolutely. Glean everything you can from a good coach.
And he's doing a great job. He really is. I mean, they changed the offense around a couple of weeks ago, and the reason for that was because, you know, there's Leap and a couple other guys that are really forcing the shots a lot.
Yes.
And he said this way, he says just about everybody on the court there will get their hands on the ball. They won't have to force things so much. And, you know, if we do get down a little bit, then hopefully they're not going to try to force a bunch of three-pointers, which we did see at Brookings Harbor. They were definitely trying to get some three-point plays in there. Oh, what do you got going here, Coach?
Wow, that's awesome, Coach. Thank you.
Look at that.
How about that?
Blacker.
Well, I'll go for a black one. I got two red ones. Thank you, Bob.
Here, you should probably go ahead and tell us what's going on with the wrestling club. You got time? No? Well, our wrestling coach just came by and he says, here, you guys need to have a couple of wrestling hats. You got a black one, I got a red one.
Yeah, aren't they cool?
Look at that. That is a mean-looking mascot.
That is a mean-looking mascot.
Man, I tell you what, dude, I kind of like that black one.
Yeah, it's pretty, huh?
I like this one, too, though.
Well, I've got two red ones. I got a baseball, and I got a basketball.
Yeah, come to think of it, I got a red and white one, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's very nice. Thank you, Coach.
Very nice of them.
You know, down there in Brookings, the Coquille boys, you know, it seemed like they had their hands full going through the first period, and Brookings finished the period with a score of 10, Coquille with 8. Coquille was at a deficit through the first three quarters of periods of the game. They finished at the half 17-20 Brookings. They finished the third 23-28 Brookings. But then in the fourth period, Coquille boys really poured it on, and they came out with the win. The score was 34-28. It was really an exciting game, and I just wanted to point that out. A great victory for the Coquille boys.
Well, and on top of it, Brookings Harbor didn't score a single point in the fourth.
In the fourth, not 1 point. The Coquille defense held it back, and not one bucket the whole period. Now, the girls' game there in Brookings, that was a different story. Coquille ladies 10, Brookings 1. At the half, 29-7 Coquille. At the end of the third, 40-9 Coquille. And the Coquille girls finished the game 52-16. An outstanding victory for... We're trying to get our wrestling coach on the air for a couple of minutes. He's like, you guys can forget it. Here's a hat. I'm gone.
Yeah, he's a busy man.
Yeah, he certainly is.
Man, I tell you what, the rest of the team's doing really good, too.
Yeah, and they're back there practicing right now. I wouldn't want to tie up with any of those
The
guys.
girls' wrestling team is doing really good.
Uh-huh.
So, congratulations. Our Coquille squads are doing great.
They certainly are. Good year for the Red Devils all the way around. It doesn't matter what sport you're interested in either. I mean, if you want to become an official in any one of these different sports here at the high school level, you can contact the OSAA at osaa.org. They'll open up their homepage. Up in the right-hand corner is a blue block that says become an official. Click there and take it away. You'd be an asset to the community here for sure. We're always at a shortage for officials, and there's a statewide demand in every sport. osaa.org. Become an official. Clock is winding down, about 30 seconds left at the beginning of the third. The score again, 29-5. Coquille Red Devils on top.
Yeah, it's been a good one, too.
You bet.
I'm really excited to see the fellas come out tonight. You know, I was talking to Coach Brandon a little bit more about that. I says, you know, we've had a couple of really tough losses. I says, honestly, how is this affecting our guys? He looked at me and he smiles. I looked at him, I said, what's so funny about it? And he says, not that it's funny that we're losing. He says, but these guys are so amazing. I said, I love these guys. I said, okay, come on, talk to me. He says, you know, they've got such a great attitude. And, you know, they know that we need to, you know, do better here and do better there. But you know what? Overall, with the adversity that they've had to go through for the last couple of years, these kids are amazing.
Yes, yeah, they have went through a lot of changes. At the beginning of the third, the ball is going to go into the possession of Gold Beach, and they'll be inbounding the ball. Panthers get the ball inbound. It's intercepted by Coquille.
And here comes Lucatero. The quick pass down to Salazar. She puts it up, and it's good for two.
Scores 31-5 as Gold Beach inbounds the ball. There's Hawthorne with a pass back to Moon as she brings it down. Picked up again by Summers on the wing down into the corner. And that is Burns. Play has been stopped by the officials. And a foul. That'll take...
Yeah, that's going to go against Oakley Johnson, I do believe.
And that takes Clape out to the sideline. She'll be inbounding. It's picked up by Moon. She brings it into the front court. Moves off to the right-hand side. She's double teamed. Bounce pass out to Hawthorne, then back to Moon. And picked up by Coquille. What a steal.
Stolen away by Salazar. I almost called her Cynthia. She would have got mad about that.
That's right.
That's my sister, gosh dang it. Lucatero up top to Allen. By the way, that last foul was on Allen, not on Johnson. Johnson makes the move inside. She takes a shot up, but it gets knocked out of bounds. Nice give and go.
Yeah. Checking in for Gold Beach, Sophia Hawthorne.
Lucatero's going to inbound the ball here. Goes up top to Johnson. Just inside the free throw line. Salazar back to Johnson. It goes to Allen. Long three-point shot is up. Hits the backboard. No good.
Rebound back to, a pass from Burns. Headed out for Moon on the sideline. She missed the pass. Out of bounds.
It was tipped. Well, it was not tipped, so, okay. So at first it was called the Gold Beach ball. I thought possibly it was tipped, but it was not. So Coquille takes possession. Allen, long pass to Salazar. Down inside to Lucatero in the corner. Bounce pass up to Allen. She's going to drive in, little left hand hook, but it's no good.
Rebound back to Panthers, and that takes Plape all the way downtown for 2 in the bucket. Just that fast. Rebound Coquille.
So Allen's going to bring it down the right-hand side. Quick pass to Lucatero. She's going to get caught on a travel. She took that step way too soon.
Summers inbounding for the Panthers. Ball is brought in and picked up by Moon. Back to Summers, backcourt. Long pass to Summers is taken by Coquille.
So Allen steals that one. Going down the right-hand side of the court. Passes up top to Johnson. Now around to Lucatero. She takes a three-point shot, but it's off to the right. No good, out of bounds. 31-7, our Lady JV Red Devils are in the lead with 6 minutes and 17 seconds left here in the third period.
Summers inbounding for the Panthers, and the ball is taken by Pleep. Cross-court pass finds Moon. She brings it down the right-hand side. And a steal.
Stolen by Lucatero. She's got a lane to take it. Off the board, and it is good.
Inbound back to Moon. Long pass finds it down into the front court. Quick layup by Moon. Puts 2 in the bucket, and that will bring them up to 9, 33-9.
With a foul.
And he'll take her to the foul line.
He lost interest.
Yeah, he did. He's over his radio career, and we're off to other things. He's going out, hang out with the wrestlers now. Our little buddy that runs around here, he's
a little junior Lucatero.
Yeah, he's a beautiful little guy.
What we're referring to is he wanted to sit in the big chair and sit with us with the headsets on and announce. He sat for just about a whole game with us.
Yeah, it was a blast.
So the Lady Red Devils have it down, and they put it up, but it goes out of bounds. So we'll see Gold Beach do the inbounding.
Ball's inbound, picked up by Jane Moon. A lot of pressure put on her. She lost control of the ball. Salazar down there. It's a jump ball.
Good job down there by these ladies. Lucatero, Salazar. Allen is in the mix of it.
They couldn't get the ball out of the back court. Good D by Coquille.
Yeah, so it's a jump ball situation. Possession goes to Coquille as Lucatero brings it across the timeline. She's going to pass over to Johnson on the left wing. Inside to Allen. She finds herself all alone, but the shot is short off the front rim.
Rebound Panthers. Summers taking it all the way downtown. Ball laid up. No, but she draws a foul. And that takes number 21, Jane Moon, to the foul line. Behave
yourself down there.
First shot is up for Gold Beach. Back of the bucket, no good. Score is 33-10, Coquille. A little tennis shoe maintenance going on at the foul line. We'll get that straightened up. And a bounce pass to her from the official. Here's the shot for the Panthers. The ball is up. Off the glass, no good. Coquille ball.
Lucatero grabs it coming all the way down court. Nope, she's going to stop in her tracks. She's going to find Allen over to Salazar. Finds Johnson in the right corner. Right ring, Lucatero back up top, and now around to Allen on the left wing. It's going to be a give and go to Lucatero, but she's going to get caught up in a travel. So we got Bergnoli coming on the court. We got McGilvery coming on. Johnson's going to sit down and take a breather. They need one more girl to take a breather. Who's it going to be? Lucatero.
Inbounding for the Panthers. And the ball is in the hands of Jane Moon. She brings it to the timeline, comes into the front court. Pass back out to right. Then down to Plate. And knocked out of bounds by Coquille.
Good job by Bergnoli down there.
Coco Plate on the sideline. Inbounding, picked up by Jane Moon. Out towards top of the key. Back on the wing extended. 3-point shot goes up. Not strong enough. Out of bounds at the bait line.
Yeah, went off Coquille just underneath there.
And that puts Moon on the baseline, inbounding the ball for the Panthers. Pass is inbound and stolen.
Wow, stolen by Allen. She just had it all the way. Takes it down off the glass. It's good for 2. Nice layup.
35-10. Coquille as the Panthers bring the ball into their backcourt. Over the timeline, a bounce pass, a back out to right. Back and forth, down onto the wing. Right-hand side from the elbow. The shot goes up. Good for 2. That was Henley Wright.
So Allen's going to bring it down across the timeline, straight down the court. She's got Salazar on the right. She's got Johnson on the left. She goes left. Back up top it is to McGilvery. Back over to Johnson on the left-hand side. Girls are getting stacked up a little bit, I noticed.
Sure are down there.
So
Shot clock's at 13.
McGilvery comes over on the right. Over to Allen. She wants to take it all the way out to herself. Here's a nice 2-point jump shot, and it's good.
Wow, that was gorgeous.
Bergnoli.
And the Panthers with the ball all the way down to the low post. The shot went up. It was no good, but she drew a foul. That's number 30, Coco Plape. And she is a freshman this year. On the foul line for Gold Beach. 3:36 left in the third. 37-12. Coquille on top. Here's the shot for the Panthers. It's up and off the back of the brim. No good. Checking into the court for the Panthers, number 22, Christina Southern. Bounce pass back to the foul line. Here's the shot for Gold Beach. The ball is up. No good. Rebound, Coquille.
So here comes the Lady Red Devils once again. Johnson on the left side to Bergnoli down in that left corner. Back up to the wing it goes, to the top to Allen. Allen with a nice pass over to the left wing once again, and now back to Allen. As they're trying to free somebody up. Allen's just going to, nope, I thought she was going to take the drive in. Gets it to Salazar. Salazar puts it up, but it's no good. Grabs her own rebound. Maybe no.
Looks like a steal. Winds up in the hands of Southern. Then back to Moon as she gets a long shot down to play up at the low post. Comes in. Oh, and a rebound for Gold Beach. Goes up. No good. Out of bounds at the baseline.
You know, that was really good defense by Johnson to go ahead and kind of hold things and stop things, you know, when they were coming down there.
Absolutely.
She just couldn't get her hands on it when she was spinning before it went out of bounds, unfortunately.
Inbound with a bounce pass and a quick layup. 2 points on the board for the Panthers. Coquille ball.
So, once again, here comes Lucatero bringing it on down. Crosses the timeline. Finds Salazar on the right wing. She's going to put back to Bergnoli on the top part of the key. Over to the corner. It goes to Johnson. Bounce pass down inside to McGilvery. It gets knocked out of bounds. What's going on, girl?
Coquille on the baseline. That's Lucatero. She'll be inbounding for the Red Devils. 2-point shot goes up for Coquille. No good. Rebound goes back to the Panthers. Lucatero with a steal. And a bounce tap pass intended for Salazar is picked up by Moon, but she's out of bounds on the sideline. And that will take our Red Devils back to the sideline. Bergnoli inbounding. Picked up by Salazar. On the wing extended. Ball comes back down to Oakley Johnson. And the ball is up for 3 from the corner. No good. Coquille with the rebound. Bounce pass. There's Lucatero. Drives inside. Can't make the shot. Ball comes back out. Top of the key. Cross court on the wing. Right-hand side. Back out to the wing extended. Salazar on the wing extended left-hand side. Back out top of the key. Bergnoli. Back down to Oakley with a bounce pass inside that's picked up by Gold Beach.
All right. I'll see you later.
Love you too. Talking to my niece.
That's cool.
she's up here with Gold Beach.
Southern with the ball. And back out to Moon. Top of the key extended. Slapped away by Lucatero, but she got the ball back. Three-pointer goes up from the wing. No good. And the rebound goes back to Coquille.
And that's Lucatero going down the right-hand side. She got Salazar. There it is off the glass, and it's good. Got a pair.
39-14. Coquille on top. As the ball's back down to the low post. Player puts it up for two and draws a foul. That's number 30, Coco Blape. On the foul line for Gold Beach. And here's our shot for Gold Beach. Ball's up, and it's good. Puts a point on the board for the Panthers.
58.6 seconds left here in the third period. Scores 39-17, Coquille. As Lucatero brings it across the timeline. Salazar on the right. You're going to have Bergnoli on the left. Inside to Salazar in the give and go, but she's too far into the basket. But she got fouled in the process, hits the bottom of the rim, going to go to the line, shooting a pair still. You know, and that's something we've been talking a lot about, you know, when the give and goes are working really, really well for the varsity teams also. It's just that sometimes you just wish that they can get that shot motion going instead of trying to, you know, pull it away from somebody to draw that foul.
Absolutely.
So Salazar's first one does drop.
Hannah Martin checking in for Gold Beach.
And so does the second. That puts 16 points on the board for Salazar.
Ball is inbound, picked up by Moon. A long pass down into the front court. Picked up by Bleep, slapped away by Coquille. And Coquille takes it all the way down, picks it up, and two more on the board for the Red Devils. It's 43-17. 25 seconds left in the third as the ball makes it down into the front court. They're going to call a hip check against Oakley out there on the court.
Sorry, we just got these cords here, and sometimes the kids run through, they unplug it, and then it pulls us off the radio. That's all. Thank you.
Another shot for Gold Beach down here on the foul line. We've got the kids running behind the broadcast booth, and if they kick one of the cords out of the wall, we're in trouble big.
Kicks us out of the wall, too.
That's right. First shot for Gold Beach was no good. Second shot's up, no good. And knocked out of bounds. I don't know if it went off the hands of a Panther. Apparently it did, because the officials are putting Coquille on the line.
Yeah, that's going to go ahead and have Lucatero bring it down to court for the Lady Red Devils. 20 seconds left here in the third. I got more cords running around me than I know what to do with.
We do.
Lucatero looking at a lane coming inside around the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, it's no good. Let's try it again. She gets fouled that time.
Yeah, third time's a charm. That'll take her to the foul line.
He's going to the line. She, I am not done. Let's see. What have we got? 26. I'm counting how many points that we've got here.
16 for Salazar. She's putting the points on the board tonight.
Yeah. 43-17 currently. Coquille, though, unfortunately, there's 4.5 seconds left in the third because they've got 5 fouls against them.
And a steal by Lucatero down there on the court.
And they're going to call a foul there. That's going to go against Gold Beach.
.4 seconds left in the third.
What are they going to figure out here?
Well, a little discussion by the officials down here on the court. One official pointing north, another official pointing south.
Should be a Coquille ball on the sideline.
They're going to give it to the Panthers.
Okay.
And Henley Wright will be inbounding in front of the Coastal Coffee broadcast booth. Ball is inbound.
A blended caramel macchiato with 2 extra shots, please.
Would be a beautiful thing. Absolutely. That's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen, with the score. Coquille Red Devils 44 and the Gold Beach Panthers at 17.
And I tell you what, Red Devils doing very, very well tonight.
They really are. Outstanding, and that's our junior varsity squad out there on the court right now.
Well, what was interesting there
Taking
about
names.
yeah, and they're playing against the varsity of Gold Beach.
Yeah.
And if you want to know why that is, well, that's not very fair. Well, it is, only because Gold Beach does not have the ladies to, enough ladies for a JV squad.
Yeah, they've got a small roster.
But nevertheless, they did score. And when I say they, Gold Beach did score 12 points there in the third to give them 17 points. Fortunately for the Red Devils, they scored 15, so they got 44 now going into the final period. And your post-game report brought to you by the City of Coquille. We'll follow this period, and then we'll get things set to bring the fellas on the court. And that will be varsity. Boys for Coquille as well as Gold Beach.
After we announce the athlete of the game, and that's brought to you folks by Amling Schroeder Funeral Service. Thank you very much for your support of the Coquille Red Devils. And the Panthers on the sideline. They'll be inbounding the ball, and it's picked up by Bleep. She brings it over the timeline. Lucatero putting the pressure on, and a steal.
And she steals it away. Stops right there at the left wing, letting her teammates catch up. Tries to get it to Allen, but she gets sidestepped.
And a steal back. Taking it back and all the way down the court. The Panthers. Ball's picked up by Burns. Finally gets it at the top of the key. Loose ball on the court. Going to call a jump ball. As the ball rolled into the paint, and Burns covered it.
Yeah, when I say sidestep, she literally got stepped and hit the deck. So there's inbound by Coquille. That goes from Johnson to Lucatero. Crossing the timeline. Back over to Johnson. Going to find Allen with the long three-pointer. Hits the rim. No good.
Panthers with the rebound.
Stolen by Allen. She's bringing it right down the lane. Swings off to the right. Around it goes. Yes, good for two. Beautiful shot.
Outstanding.
That's 10 points now for Johnson. Allen. Don't know why I keep saying that. Silly me.
Well, one thing's for sure, we don't walk on water.
Well, we don't call the JVs, maybe a couple times a year. But
that's true. So Summers is inbounding the ball for the Panthers.
I know there's no excuse.
And the ball picked back up by Summers. She's taking it all the way down, and for a quick layup, 2 points for the Panthers, 46-19 Coquille.
Now we got Lucatero coming down the left side. She finds Allen with a really hard, quick pass. Allen's trying to move it back around. Great pass to Johnson on side for about a 15-foot shot. No good.
Oh, lost control of the ball. Back to play. And a quick steal by Lucatero. Heading the Coquille ball back into the Coquille front court.
And she'll come down to the left side, stop right there at the left wing. Finds Johnson there on the top part of the key. Oakley Johnson on the right. It's going to find McGilvery here. Inside it goes to Johnson. Gets it to Lucatero in the corner, but it goes out of bounds.
And so that'll take Marissa Summers to the baseline for the Panthers, and she'll be inbounding. Back to Plape, and she'll bring it down the sideline on the right-hand side. Over the center court line, stops shy of the wing right-hand side. Top of the key extended. They find Burns down on the paint. She loses control of the ball, out of bounds at the baseline.
Yeah, they're going to say that actually went off of McGilvery.
Things are getting about to get real. Tony just brought in the sweat-o-matic. And Gold Beach inbounding the ball, picked up at the low post. The ball went up a little strong, no bucket. Coquille with the rebound.
Right down by Johnson, who feeds Allen coming down the right-hand side. She takes a shot up, but a strong no good. Brought down by Salazar. She puts it up and is fouled in the process. Shot didn't go down, but she'll be at the line shooting a pair.
Yeah, and so far tonight, she's been murdered from the foul line. Here's the shot. Salazar on the foul line. Shot's up.
And it's good.
Wow, that was gorgeous.
She's chasing her sister for that 20-point game is what she's doing.
Absolutely.
She's got 17 right now.
Henley Wright checking in for the Panthers. Here's the shot for Coquille.
And it's good.
Beautiful 48-19. Ball is inbound. And Plape with a long pass to the low post. Ball is picked up and blocked by Salazar.
Salazar blocked it. The ball comes off the board. She grabs hold of it, and her heels are out of bounds.
Oh, man. Gold Beach, ball's inbound. Ball went up for a shot. No good. That was Martinez.
Yeah, they're going to say that Avery Johnson fouled her. I don't know. I just think that was nothing but ball, but or else it wouldn't have gotten blocked. But, hey.
What do we know from the foul line? Here's the shot for the Panthers. The ball is up and good. Wow, what a beautiful shot. Again, that's number 33, Chloe Martinez. Ball's up.
5:47 left in today's ball game. It's 48-21. Coquille ahead. Coquille also has 2 team fouls to Gold Beach 1. Here comes Salazar in for there's a 20-point game. Right there, 20 points on the board for her.
Pass all the way down, and it's picked up by Patel.
Nice job by Allen. She just stripped it. It did. I think they're going to say it ended up going off for Gold Beach. But great defense by Allen. So we'll get a pass inbound to Allen. Down to Salazar on the right side. Back over to Allen it goes. Give and go for Salazar again. She puts it up, but it's no good off the bottom of the boards.
And rebound back to Gold Beach with a pass all the way down. Picked up by Martinez. Then Patel, 2-point shot from inside the key. Is good. Beautiful shot.
Johnson inbounds to Allen coming across the timeline. Takes a couple spins, and she's going to get called for a carry because that ball went way too high in the air. It almost went above her head, I think.
Henley Wright inbounding. Picked up by Coco Plape. Back to Martinez. Nope, off the foot of Wright.
Back and forth.
Yeah, and that ball will be turned over to the Red Devils. 4:46 left in the game.
So Coquille's going to inbound from right across from the Coastal broadcast booth. Coastal Coffee, that is. There's old Willie, old faithful over there. You notice he's carrying a Red Devil chair, a padded one now.
You betcha.
Box seats over there, see?
Yep, that's his spot.
Yes, it is. Johnson looking for a lane. She goes in on the layup off the boards, but it's no good, too strong. Bergnoli tries to steal it back, but it goes out of bounds off her hands.
And that'll bring Henley Wright back to inbound the ball in front of the Coquille bench. Ball's inbound and picked up by Plape. And, she loses control of the ball right into the hands of Coquille.
Nice job by Salazar to knock that away. Bergnoli gets it somehow to bounce pass to Allen. Back to Bergnoli. Going to find Johnson coming out to help on the extended right wing. Pass goes down inside, or I should say to the corner rather, to Allen, but it goes out of bounds.
And in the backcourt, Gold Beach inbounding the ball and bringing it to the center court line. Over the timeline into the front court, back to Hawthorne. 3-point shot goes up, it's blocked.
Brought down by Johnson, who's going to feed it to Allen. She shucks and ducks the defense, and then she tries to drive inside. It's going to get fouled in the process. I don't think they're going to give her a shooting foul. At least she was just driving in, so it should just be an inbound pass. That's what it's going to end up being, I believe. Yes, so Allen's going to inbound from underneath the Coquille basket.
Nope, you cannot run through here. You got courts and stuff here. You cannot run through here.
You know better than that.
Coquille with the ball inbound. There's Salazar on the wing. Brings it back up to the top of the key. Tapped away by Panthers, but regained. Brugnoli in possession of the ball. Ball out on the wing, extended right-hand side. Pass And out of bounds on the sideline by Coquille defense.
And a couple more substitutions. We're going to have Luke Cotero come back on the court and McGilvery. Allen's going to take a breather, and so is Oakley Johnson. Very well done, ladies. 3:27 left here in the ball game.
Ball is inbound, picked up by Moon, and back to right over the timeline. Center court overhead pass picked up by Patel. On the wing extended. Pass two. Back to the top of the key. On the lane line, they turn. Back finds Summers out there in the corner. There's Southern on the wing extended. Patel, top of the key. And a steal, Coquille.
Picked up by Luke Cotero. Here comes Salazar. Oh, and it's just too strong on the layup.
And a rebound back to the Panthers. Quick handoff is picked up by Moon. And back to right as they attempt to get it over the timeline. Moon does. They're in the front court. And move off to the right-hand side. On the wing, down in the corner, Patel puts up a three. It's blocked by Coquille. Rebound. Patel with another shot from inside the key. 2 points. Rebound, Coquille.
Luke Cotero grabs hold of it. She's got Bergnoli coming down court. She's heavily guarded. Bounce pass to Johnson at the right wing. Over to Salazar. Looking to go back and forth here. She's going to go to Bergnoli now over into the corner. Back up top to the right. Salazar on the top extended of the key. Clock is running down. Shot clock. There's Luke Cotero. She's grabbing it. No good. Bergnoli brings it back out. Shot clock starts all over again. Salazar. It's 2-pointer, but it's no good. Hits the back of the rim.
Rebound rather. And timeout called on the Gold Beach bench.
Well, I think they're trying to get Salazar in there. Maybe they don't realize she's got a 20-point game going right now. Now, I do believe her sister Cynthia, she scored 20 points, but that's the most amount of points that Cynthia's been able to score.
Oh, so this could do it.
This, I tell you what, could you imagine the little bit of talking back and forth between the two sisters?
Sibling rivalry.
Yeah.
You know, they're both incredible athletes.
It could get really interesting here in the Salazar house tonight.
You bet.
If she can go ahead and knock down another basket, and
She'll be good for 22 points.
Be like, hey, sis, I'm up by 2.
Yeah. How do you like me now?
And I'm a JV. Hello.
That's great stuff.
That's just too good. Too good. It is so much fun calling these games, and I tell you, I can't say thank you to our sponsors enough because they make it possible. As I talking to Salazar's dad, with the opportunity to increase the scholarships, and that's like before the game, even when I was talking to Bo with Norway Land and Livestock, a new sponsor this year. And that's what happens. We get new sponsors. We get to increase the scholarship. And so if you're listening and you have an interest in sponsoring, just get a hold of Tony Jones, and he'll get you my information, and then we can go from there to let you know how it all works.
You can find Tony Jones on the Coquille campus.
Yes.
And let's see, the Panthers in possession of the ball. Front court, there's Moon, top of the key. Bounce pass to Southern. Luke Cotero putting the pressure on. Quick handoff to Moon as she drives inside on the right-hand side. Patel in the corner. There's the shot clock.
Yep,
and that's all. They turned over with 1:20 left in the game.
Yeah, and for those of you that I'm sure you know, maybe some don't, Tony Jones is our athletic director. And you can even go on the Coquille High School website and find his phone number and email address if you want to contact him if you're interested in sponsoring us. Okay, ball goes over to Salazar. Back to Bergnoli on the right wing. Johnson's going to hang on to it. He's got a minute left here in the game. It goes to Salazar, back outside to Bergnoli. Johnson's at the free throw. Here's a 2-pointer by Salazar, and it's good. It's good.
Inbound ball with less than a minute to play. Coming down the sideline, back out into center court. Again, that is Hawthorne. Brought it back to Moon as she drives forward, top of the key, makes it onto the paint. Loses control, kind of loses her balance there and comes down to her knees.
Yeah.
Ball out of bounds. I'm not sure if she tripped over one of the Red Devils or not.
I'm not really sure. It's one of those things where, you just kind of maybe collide just a tiny bit. And So here's Salazar working it inside, but the shot was missed. That was by McGilvery. So Salazar with a career high points of 22 this game.
Again, there's Hawthorne inbound to Moon. 25 seconds left in the game, and she brings it over the timeline. Pass to Hawthorne, back to Moon, and a quick handoff to Patel down on the wing extended.
And Bergnoli's going to get a call on that one. She looked at the official and it's like, really? And just smiled away.
Panthers inbound. Patel from the corner. Three-pointer goes up, hits the rim, no good. Southern with the rebound. Back to Moon. And back to Southern. Long pass, finds Patel, top of the key. Three-pointer goes up.
Wow. At the buzzer.
Shot at the buzzer. And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen, with the score. The Coquille Red Devils at 52. Gold Beach Panthers at 26.
And for your post-game report brought to you by the City of Coquille. What a heck of a good ball game by our junior varsity ladies, winning tonight's ball game against the varsity team of Gold Beach. Of course, in the first, Coquille put 13 points on the board. They held Gold Beach to only 3, but then they came out like crazy dynamite there in the second as well. 16 points on the board for the Red Devils, and they held Gold Beach to only 2. So going into halftime, it's 29-5, and then they didn't slow down much at all. They scored another 15 points in the third, although Gold Beach did come back in with another 12 points. Going into the fourth, it was 44-17. Then Coquille scores very even here in the fourth. Coquille scores 12. Gold Beach scores 11. Not enough. Coquille wins 52-26.
And I'll tell you what, our Salazar, she got her 22 points.
Yes, indeed, and our athlete of the game, so congratulations to her. Man, I tell you what, that was incredibly awesome calling that ball game, and thank you all so much for tuning in to us. We are going to get ready for the fellas coming up next, and that's going to be the men varsity Red Devils. That's going to be playing against the men Gold Beach varsity. That's going to be coming up in just about another 15 minutes. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to send it back to the studios, so therefore we can kind of get everything lined up for us as well. And we will be back, but enjoy a little bit of music until then. And we thank you. We'll be right back.